This one right here that you're about to see with as far as Operation Protect the White Boys goes might be one of the most egregious ones I've done so far, because when I read just a sliver of the story itself, I said, you have got to be kidding me. If I didn't believe that Operation Protect the White Boy was real, or the system that we live in was just a fallacy, I would be absolutely shocked by what I'm about to read to y'all. But some people will still be shocked. Now, this person's name is Crumrine or Crumrine. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce their last name. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was sent this story, I literally thought this was a woman because he looks very feminine. He looks very effeminate. But this is indeed a man. And this man brutally deleted his mother after he stabbed her multiple times, and the reasoning he said is because he said that he was going to take his sister to heaven. I don't know if he's trying to get some kind of insanity plea or whatever the case may be, but I guess. But that's not the egregious part of this whole situation. The weird part about this is what he was charged with. Now keep in mind, I'm not going to tell you what he was charged with just yet. I'm gonna read into the article itself, unless some of you have already read the story and you know where I'm headed with this. Authorities claim a man fatally stabbed his mother in the neck after she planned to take him to a mental health facility for his very concerning behavior. The victim, Jennifer Crumrine, age 54, had initially survived her injuries but died at a hospital, documents state. As of Sunday afternoon, records in Charlotte County, Florida, and had to be Florida again, show that the defendant, Connor Crumrine, age 23, is only charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of resisting an officer without violence. How is it that this dude fatally deleted his mother with a knife wound to the neck, and all he's charged with is 3 counts of aggravated assault and resisting officer without violence? There's a few charges missing, such as the murder charge. Like, we just gonna sit here and pretend like he didn't just take out his own mother. He got no, seriously, he got charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault. That's pretty much that's the heaviest of his crimes, of his charges. I want to know who's supposed to be behind this, and how do they upgrade these charges, and how soon, because that's aggravated assault. In my opinion, if you're going to put that there, it should not be the only thing there, because they are definitely missing the clear and obvious murder charges. Deputies said Friday that they are working with prosecutors to update charges to reflect the stabbing death. Cops says the defendant attacked his mother while his elder sister called authorities and the other sister tackled him to stop the stabbing, according to the probable cause affidavit viewed by Law and Crime. Citing interviews with the survivors, deputies describe a sequence of events going back to Monday night. Last night, Connor began making statements to the family, trying to teach them how to get into a fetal position and making statements about heaven and hell. During this time, Connor would also make a finger gun gesture toward them. Due to a fear that Connor may cause harm to them during the night, the rest of the family kept their bedroom doors locked. Connor, who was the youngest of the siblings, had allegedly told the younger sister to, in the affidavit's words, sleep face down tonight so that he can take her to heaven and keep her from going to hell. Fearful he might hurt them, the rest of the family slept in shifts. First off, I would have been finding a way to get his ass up out of the house, not sleeping those shifts. The situation escalated Tuesday morning. They had planned to go on a cruise that day. The mother decided to miss it in order to arrange for Crumrine to stay at the Charlotte Behavioral Health Care for mental health care. She told him her plans and he procrastinated getting ready. Well, that's where she messed up. She shouldn't have told him that's where they were going. She should have just played it off like they were going somewhere else and just took him there. The mother asked the older sister to call the facility. While the sister was on the phone, she heard her mother scream, "He's stabbing me, he's stabbing me." She found her brother stabbing their mother. The elder sister tried to disarm him, but this caused a minor laceration to her finger. The younger sister woke up to the sound of her mother calling for help. She tackled Connor and wrestled him with him over the knife. The older sister worked on trying to save their mother's life. Deputies arrived to find Connor struggling with the younger sister, who sustained a stab wound to the upper back. Connor still had the knife in his possession, but was not actively using it at the time. Connor was given multiple commands, which he ignored and was ultimately tased, continued to be non-compliant with law enforcement orders, and had to be physically removed from the bedroom and detained on the scene. Now see how he has these, they say that he has these behavioral problems and he has like mental health issues and all of that type of stuff right here. If that was a black man, they wouldn't have given a damn. Taser what? Because how many stories have we heard where there have been issues where a black person has had a mental health episode and they don't get that same kind of treatment, yet this, and don't even take it and don't even delete anybody like this guy did, and furthermore get severely undercharged with aggravated assault in 3 counts. First responders took Jennifer Crumrine to Fawcett Memorial Hospital, where she eventually died from her injuries. The defendant allegedly declined to speak post Miranda and asked for an attorney. The court scheduled an arraignment for January 29th. That is absolutely barbaric. This was some very barbaric behavior that this individual was displaying, but what's even more disturbing about the whole thing is the fact that he only got charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault. Like, he did not just take out his mother. Like I said, I'm not surprised by this at all, but I'm side-eyeing this whole thing. But then again, after hearing this is out of Florida, it doesn't surprise me in the least bit. Yeah, they definitely need to upgrade these charges because they completely and heavily undercharged him. Like, there's a few murder charges that need to be put upon that. I can see them probably doing murder possibly in the 2nd degree. I wouldn't be surprised though if they try to go for murder in the 1st degree, or probably try to tack on both. I don't know, but there definitely needs to be some murder charges there, because simply just saying aggravated assault, that's nothing, because that would simply imply that he just hit her, he physically harmed her in some way, maybe hit her with an object and she survived. No, he actually stabbed her and she died. She didn't die at the scene, but she later did die. And the fact that you only have it as aggravated assault, that's crazy. That is absolutely wild to me. And even you can see right here in his mugshot, even when they was trying to, get control of him, he was still being what? Non-compliant. The same thing they love to tell black people that we need to be: compliant. Just comply, comply, comply. Stop resisting. That's why I say we don't listen to them. Because as long as they have people in their community who are doing the exact opposite of what they're trying to tell us we need to do, we don't take any morality code or morality lessons from an immoral group of people as a collective.